Hello, welcome to Money Tree Savings. This is Reba. So excited that you're here for this bonus Thursday video that I'm doing. I wanted to get an opportunity this week to do my green binder. So this is part of my step 4 long-term savings that I did not get to on Sunday. So I'm fitting it here on a Thursday video. And I will start by reading the positive daisy for the week, and it says, as a reminder, giggle like wildflowers in the wind. And we'll let her hang out there in the tree. And since we're doing a Thursday video, we'll get to do our roll for your savings goals on video for Thursday this week, which we don't normally get to do. So we will roll our color dot die to see which of the different dice we're going to use. Which die we're going to use to find our number for today. We got blue, which is a D3. Okay, so we'll roll a D3, and we got a 1. So I'll just put a 1 there. And this is part of my long-term savings, so it's kept here in this long-term savings binder. So I'll take the money from the bank here in the back and move it into our roll for your savings goals envelope. So we do this every day. It's our daily savings, and it's just nice to have a habit of putting a little something aside and watching that grow and to see where it goes. So I'm very excited to see how that goes. And as a reminder, this is from Anna with Anna Banana Budgets. It's a freebie in our coffee shop, so if you want to download it and follow along with us, that would be fun. Okay, so we have that, and I'm going to go right into my green long-term savings binder. And this one is, like I said, step 4. So from here, whatever we save in this one goes into the savings funds, into the individual funds in my spreadsheet, basically, where I divide the money that we already have in our savings or the money that we've put into our savings each month. So I always start this book, even though I have a bookmark here, that's where I'll go after I do these 3 kind of required savings for the week. They will go here. And so we're going to start with our Outdoor Oasis book. This one is from Boy Mom Loves to Save, and I got this on Etsy, and I just fell in love with it, and I'm still in love with it, and I will could definitely see myself doing this one many times. I love the imagery in here. They are large numbers, so it's been a lot of fun. I try to put about $50 each week into here in order to save the $1,200 that this will save. My goal that I set for this one is to have that saved, I wrote it on here, to have that amount saved by the end of March, and I started it in October. So we'll see. I did already move at the end of, I decided in December, well, the end of the year, I decided to go ahead and move the money from these long-term savings into the designated savings fund. So we moved $533 on December 31st, and I may just do that at the end of each month so the money is moving even while we're saving it. So it doesn't really, that was just a goal that I set for myself. It's not like a deadline, it's just a goal. And for some reason I started scratching at the back of the book. I don't know why. Each one of these is a pocket, but I'm keeping the money all in this pocket. So all of the money for these challenges are in this one binder, and I don't have to remember where everything is. It's all here or in this one. These are my 2 long-term savings binders, so the money for any long-term savings is in these, or the prop money, because the money is actually in the bank, where it's nice and safe and making me a little bit of money each month, so that I appreciate. So last time we finished this page, and so I will start scratching on this page. So I'm going to set this aside, while we do that, so we have space, I'll probably open that back up. All right, I don't think we're going to need your assistance right now, so we'll put you there. And let me also grab my vacuum. Okay, I think we're all set for some scratchers here. And I typically just pick one and scratch. I don't typically roll for this one, but let's go non-typical today. And there are 6 scratches on there. Let's roll a d6 and just see which one it tells us to scratch first. 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this one. Okay, looks like we got a 9. Nice, reasonable number, especially for the numbers that are in this book, which I really like the numbers in this book. I like everything about this book. Really do like it. And again, we're trying to go for $50 here, and let's keep track on a calculator instead of trying to pull money forward each time. Okay, I think that is in view. So we got $9. And let's roll again to see what we should do next. We got a 1, so we'll go right here. And it looks like 16. All right. So we got 9 plus 16. We're at 25. Oh, I'm rolling. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7. So this what's going to happen. I'm going to get the lower numbers at the beginning, and then when I get to the point where I need a low number to get closer to 50, I'm going to snag a 20 or something probably. That's what I typically do. So we're going to add the 7. So we're at 32. And the only big number we've had is 16. Let's go again, see how close to 50 we can get here. So 7, 1, 2, scratch this one. Okay, 15. All right. So plus 15, we're at 47. I think that's pretty good. Let me go ahead and clean this up. All right, because I am sure that the next scratch will would put us well over 50. So if we put 47, let's see if I have 3 in here. Oh, I have 2, not 3. Yeah. Okay. And I have a 1 there. Okay, I might be able to break that down a little bit though. I did find a few smaller bills, so let me take this 50 and get 20, 40, 5, 47, 49, 50. So I'll put that in the bank. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what we're starting with. Okay, so here's 50. Our green binder had 450, 61. 461. Let's look at a little. Yeah. Yes. So 461 was the total that we had available in our green binder to play. So I just pulled all of that out, set it back here. I just broke that 50. So, and with the 50, I'm going to put 45, 47 into the envelope for this Outdoor Oasis book. So here we have our 47. And that will go in here. Oop, oop, oop. And again, we have already cashed this out once, so let's see where this puts us with all that I'm making a mess of here. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 12, 14. 114. So I'm going to leave that 14 there. I'll put this in the bank and pull, well, I'll put this in that tray and pull 100. So I'll take 100 out of the tray and we'll just throw this in the tray. So we broke down one of those hundreds a little bit. And there we go. So we have, I think, 2 more Sundays to play this. We could add another 100 and that would be a nice little bit to move over to our auto fund, which is great because we just did a $600 repair that we paid for today on my husband's work car. Because like I said, it's well past its life probably. It's over 200,000 miles and we put most of those miles on it and he just loves it and it's still nice. It's, you know, it just needed some repairs, so I guess that as long as we can get a few more months out of it, it's cheaper than a new car payment. So anyway, so definitely have use for that fund. And this one is also going to that fund. So we will move on to our Flintstones book. And that one, so we'll reset that. That one was, I was doing pages in order. I have a bookmark on here. But I decided that I wanted to mix things up a bit and roll to see which page to use. And I think maybe the reason that I didn't do that initially is because there's 13 pages and I don't have a D13. But I do now have a D14. So I went ahead and numbered the pages with these little stickers that I had that I thought were kind of appropriate because they're, I don't know, just the style seemed to match. So I numbered the pages. And I'll roll the D14, and if I get a 14, then I'm going to call that my choice. And then I can like find a page that hasn't been hit in a while, or maybe I need a 10 to get to 50 and I have a page full of 10s, or, you know, whatever. So the 14 will just be like my choice. So let's try that and see how it goes. So we're going to roll for the page on our Flintstone Saver. And this is from The Budgeted Life. I purchased it on Etsy. And I really like it, and it will save a good chunk of money. The $26.15, that's a nice savings. That's also going to go to my auto fund, which I thought was really appropriate considering the Flintstones car. I don't know, it's kind of iconic, and so this is for my auto fund. Let's see where we're going to start. We're going to start with my choice. I'd rather have that at the end when I have a better idea of what we've done so far, but okay, there's one on here that has a whole bunch of stickers. I mean, okay, this one. So I hope the glare on this isn't too much because it's the pages are a little bit shiny. Let's just do the next one on this page. I'll keep going in order since that's how I started. All right, so that's 3. You know what? Maybe I should keep that in mind. This is the only one where I had to cover the amount it saves. I think it was 115. All the rest, they say how much the page saves at the bottom. But sometimes there just wasn't room for, I could have put it there. Anyway, I think it was like 115. But it has a lot more stickers. So maybe this is a good option if I'm like, need a few more dollars. So far, the highest thing I've seen on this one is that 7. So maybe it's a nice, gentle number page. I don't know. Could throw in a spicy later. I don't know. So let's just roll and see where we go next. So I put 3 on there. 14 again. Okay. Tell you what. We also have some pages that are only 20s. So since we're at the beginning here and we have 20, let's mark off one of these 20s. Shall we? Yes, I believe we shall. All right. And why am I just putting a line across the top like that? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, so that puts us at 23. Let's roll again. Hopefully this die has something other than 14 on it. There we go, 9. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Betty. All right, Betty, what you got for us? Let's just go ahead and roll the same die. Well, I don't want to count that high. So I'm going to start here and roll this and go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15. All right. Okay, so we're adding the 15. We're at 38. All right, let's roll again. Page 12. 11, 12. Okay, so this one has options between 20 and 10. Those are my two options. 20 puts us at 58. Kind of want to go again though, but 10 puts us at 48. So either way, we're pretty close to 50, and oh no, this book's a big saver. Oh, let's go for 48 and roll again. Let's do a 10. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 10 plus 10, which puts us at 48, but I am gonna roll again because I'm okay with putting a little extra in here, especially since we have it, because there could be weeks when we don't. So, oh boy. So I got 11, and everything on this page is $20. So I guess we're putting a little extra in it this time. Let's go ahead and mark off a 20 plus 20. We're going to put 68 in this Flintstone book. So let's see. Let me set that aside so that I have more room for this. This one I started on November 1st. I divided the number by 52, and at $50 a week I should be able to complete it in a year. So if I'm able to stick with that pace, then I should be able to complete it by the end of October. And again, it's just a goal, not a deadline. So let's see what we have in here. We're going to put in 68. I do have 2, so that would make it 70. So I'll put the 2 in, and I'll take a 50 and a 20. Beautiful. That worked out very nicely. And so this one now has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 112. So should I break those 20s? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring in 100 and a 10 and put back here 50 and 60. So that's 110, 50 and 60 is 110, and I brought 110 over. So now we're still at 112 in here, but we pulled another 100 out of the tray. All right, and then the next one that we have that is new as of this year, I don't know why I keep thinking I need to pull that out of there. I do not. Is this Wanderlust Wednesdays, and that book I also have over here. I'm trying not to knock everything over here. Well, let me go ahead and close this. No, I think I like that way of doing this. So a little more mystery into what's going to happen. Okay. So, oh, and I was going to tell you something about this book that I decided. So for January, you have the 4 numbers, and it's the date of each Wednesday in January. And so we marked off the 7 the first week, and the 14th was yesterday. So, or actually, I'm recording this ahead of time, so it's actually tomorrow. But I can save the 14. Yeah, we're going to save the 14. And I was just putting a check mark on these when I save them. So we'll put in the 14. But I wanted to add a boost to this because the total that it will save is 806, and I wanted to kind of boost it up to 1,000, and so you can add, 194. So I had done that with just like a mini challenge in the back, which wasn't so many that would save that amount. But then I remembered I had ordered kind of a random set of extra cards. Oh, I can't get them out of there right now. I'll just show you a few of them. And a random set of extra Ren cards is what I've heard people call them. So these little single scratcher cards, and she has sets. And then on Etsy, I purchased, okay, we're done with that. Let me set it aside. I purchased, gosh, I can't remember how many. Okay, I'm going to get them out of here. Please hold. For technical difficulties. Okay, so I ordered this random set that was just like a variety of extra cards from the different sets that she has, which I think is pretty awesome. It's like getting the best of everything. A little piece of all of the amazing, like, look how gorgeous that is. All the amazing, cute little challenges that she has with these little individual cards. And can't remember how many I got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. And I have no idea what this will save. But I thought, well, what's more perfect than using Ren cards to do a boost? Let me see if I can find a better place to keep those. I'm going to put them up there for right now. Ren cards to do a boost to this challenge from Champagne's Corner and Mischief Managed Budgets. So this is Champagne and this is Ren. So that's who has this challenge. That's what I decided to do. So since we are only putting 14 in today and we have some funds here, let's scratch at least one of these. So I just pulled out 3 to start and put them in the back of this binder to remind me to do this. So let's do this little, I love the background brown and white check on this. Let's do this one and see how much this will save. Oh, at first I thought that said 24. I love it. Oh my goodness. I mean, it would be fine, but it would have been a surprise. Okay. Well, again, I have no idea how much to expect that these would save, but I thought, well, I'll just throw them in here and then we can do another boost later if we need to. I'm trying to keep the glare down a little bit, but might not be possible in this situation. We'll see. Okay, so that is $2. So we have 14, 16. Here, let me just, I'm going to take a 20 and exchange it in my bank for 2 10s. So right now we're at 16. 10, 15, 16. And let's do another one. Let's do this little sushi dude or dudette. This sushi. Okay. That's a 15. Okay, that'll get us somewhere. And I think this is awesome. I'm super glad I have these, and I thought that's just perfect. A perfect little boost to this binder, and I don't know where it'll get us, but it's fun. We'll find out together. Okay, so we bring in another 15. Here, well, 15. Let's put a 5 back and bring in a 20. So altogether, we have 17 and 14. 17 from the cards, 14 from here, which is 10, 20, 31. And we have $31. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. And I just put it in the envelope that comes with this little binder, which is really cool. It comes with a binder, or yeah, an envelope. It comes with IOU cards, and I took the cover off. It comes with a bookmark. I took the cover off and put it in here as my dashboard because I'm going to be keeping all the money together in here. But anyway, it's really cool. I'm sure you're all very familiar with the Ren and Champagne books, but I And the theme, Wanderlust, is obviously, it kind of goes with my theme, my outdoor oasis, Wednesday travel theme, I guess we could call it. So we're going to add that $31 to this one. Let's see where we are on this one. Well, we had 7, so we're at 38. Awesome. Working out very nicely. And then we don't need to do this because we did it on Sunday. We saved for our daisy. We'll do that again on Sunday. So that was the only thing in the green binder that I did because I wanted to start the next week with a new daisy. So now I'm going back here to where my bookmark is, and we will start here because the things in front of this little divider, bookmark divider, are optional each week. I will work through them as money and time permit. I put the completed ones in the back up here. And then I just mark where I left off and start with a different one the next time. So I haven't done these on camera yet, but I have done some of them. So let's see, before I started recording. So this vacation box is a box of scratchers that are vacation themed, that I just put this in here to hold the money. But I'm not going to start that just yet. I might start it today. It depends on what happens with this. This is what I already had in this envelope, was this set that I got from Play to Save, and it's a Life's a Beach Savings Challenge set. So it's just a set of challenges that were beach and vacation themed that had different ways of saving different amounts. So I had started them kind of individually, but keeping it together as like a little book. So I'm close to finishing it, and I would like to finish it and move this into the savings fund at the end of the month, like move this into the January completed challenge box, and then move this in here instead, and this envelope would be, this would be replaced by my scratchers. And this is more of a tracker, which I'm just going to leave in there because it's pretty. That's from Savings Creation Co. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I might use it at some point, but I'm just going to leave it there because it's pretty. And this envelope is for my category that I call memories, which includes vacation and holiday, or any occasion that we might want to do that would result in memories for our family. So that's what I want to have, a fund that's available for that at any time. So I'm going to just pull this out and set this little dude aside, and let's see if we can finish this one today. That would be awesome because we weren't too far away. All right, so in this one we were just saving the numbers, and then wherever there was a sun, I was pulling one of my Mau Mau cards to get the number. So it looks like the next thing is one of those. So let's do that and see where that would put us. Okay, that's a 7. Let me put a 7 on that sun. So if we save the 7 and the 3 is 10, I'm not sure how much to put in here to start. Let's start this one with 10, and then you hold the marker. We'll start this one with 10, and then we'll go to the next one and just see as we go through them where they are. And I don't know why I was keeping the money separated like this, but I was. So here, I'll put the money in front for what we're currently working on. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Oh well, it's fine. I don't know why I was trying to keep it separate anyway. Okay, so this one needs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to finish. Okay, let's just finish it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 25. And we'll pull in 25. and put it back there. And this one's finished with, it should be a total of 80. So let's make sure we have that. 50, 60, 70, 80. So we'll put the 2 5s in the bank and grab a 10. And this one is finished with 80. And I'm going to write the date on here. No, I'm going to treat this as a full set. Blah, blah, blah. Decisions are hard. They're easier when you're sitting at your leisure and not trying to watch a clock. But okay, we're gonna leave it for now, and we'll see where everything ends. And if I don't finish them all, I'll come back and write on this one individually. Oh my goodness, that paper clip is sad. That is too sad. Okay, so we're gonna set this one over here. We're gonna set it right here for right now. Okay. Then the next one is Ocean Air, Salty Hair. Oh, I didn't read this. Happy times and good sunshine. I love the imagery, the sentiment. I'm a sucker for all of this kind of stuff. It's so nice. This one says time for some vitamins. What? Vitamin C. Oh, get it? I thought that said sun. I don't know why. I probably need to put my glasses on. Time for some vitamin C. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Ocean air and salty hair. Okay, this is really making me want to just leave and go on vacation, like right now. Okay, I haven't played in this one in a while. I forgot how cool it is. Okay, this one needs 5, 10, 14. I think we can do that. 14. All right, so 14, and this supposed to save 84. So I guess it's going to need $4 one way or another. So we got the $4. I'm going to break this 50 for, I'm going to set the $4 back. I'm going to break this 50. Okay, so I'll put the 50 in the bank, and we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So let's just get some smaller bills going here. And we need 14. So I got a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so we should have 84, 50, 60, 70, 80, 2, 4. 84. Okay, awesome. Let's clip that one and set it over here. Okay, and this one just needs 5. You can definitely do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cute little hearts. 5. Good times and tan lines. So $5, and we should have 50 now. 20, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to put this in the bank and grab a 50. There we go. Awesome. Making progress. Oh, dang. Oh, is this the last one too? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it because this one is got 2, 4, 7 more spots, and I need to draw a card for each one of them. And it just says, girls just want to have sun. So I really like this. It's really nice. Yeah. Let's draw a rook card and... Oh no. Okay, this one says discard. And I left it in here thinking, oh, that'll be fun. Let's treat that like an action card or a wild card and make it mean that the next card is ×2. So, here we go. ×2. 10. Oh dear. Okay. Alrighty. So we're putting a 20 on that one. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I want to push this too far because We have 230, 41. 241. I don't know how much I kind of wanted to devote to this when we have other things, but it would be so nice to have this completed. Let's draw another one. I think there's only one of those multipliers in there, but there's also a rook card that's worth 20, so... Okay, let's see what this one is. 12. Oh dear. Okay. 12. Oh, and that's a 20, not a 10. Okay, let me see if I have change. Yep, I have 3, so if I put in 3, 12 becomes 15. So I'll take a 10 and a 5. I'm just going to put all this together. This is going to save a lot. Let's see how much we have in here already. 110. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. I'm going to put this on my cash tray and take that 100. 5. Okay, so we're at 110. This one needs 2, 4, 5, 10, and a Mau card. Let's go ahead and finish this one. So let's draw the Mau card and see what it... 4. Okay. So this one needs 2, 4, 8, 9, 11, 14. 14 to finish. And do I have a 1 in this one? No, but I have a 2. So 14, 15, 16. If I put in this 2, I need 16. So, do I have a 10? No. I'm going to break this 20 for 2 10s. Okay. I don't know why I'm not using this front tray anymore. Okay. So we have 16. 15, 16. Yeah, because I put in 2. 16. So this one is done. And this one has a random amount because of the suns. And let's see what it saved. It was a 50 plus, and we got 50. And our pluses, so 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 92, 93. $93. So we can put this in and take a 20, put in a 10 and 2 5s for 20. And let's go ahead and write on the back of this one, 93, 1, 15, 26. S for green. Memories. All right, saving for memories. That one is done. The question of the hour. It's almost been an hour. Okay. Oh, no, this 10 I had already done in there. That was the first 10 that I did. So it didn't save 93. It saved 103. Okay. 103. Wow, very good. All right, then. Let's go ahead and take the last 100 out of the tray and put all of this in the tray. We got the 50, 2 20s, and a 10. Okay. Okay, I'm sure probably some of you saw that laying there. It's like, no, you missed a 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 draws of the rook cards. They're 1 through 14. With 120 in there. All right, let's do it. I want to finish this, and it's money going to memories. It's a good cause, and we got a 1. It's a good cause, and it's a good savings fund. It's one I'm excited about. Okay, so 1. We just have, well, remember, we need to take all the money for the bottom row. And 3, okay, it's telling us, yes, finish it. You can do it. Finish it. 4, all right, we're at 8. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to finish it. I might hit a big one now, but even if I did, 12, that's okay. I just didn't want to get like 5 double-digit numbers across there. I was nervous about that. Okay, last one. 2. No rook card. I haven't seen the rook card come up. All right. So we have 12, 14, 18, 21, 22. Is that what everybody else gets? 22. 22. So this saved 132. That is awesome. 120.32. All right, on this one, since it's a random amount, 132, 115, 26. Did I write 26 on that other one? Oh. S for green. All right. I think what I'm going to do is tally it all and just write it on here. So all that keeping it separate probably wasn't necessary, but or all the paper clipping just to undo it, but oh well. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Leaving myself options. Okay. So first, let's tally these and see how much we should have, and then we'll count the money and see how much we do have. So we have 80 on this one, 84 on this one. Oh, I don't know if I read all of them. I read that one, Happy Times and Good Sunshine, Ocean Air, Salty Hair. This one was 50, Good Times and Tan Lines. And this one was Time for Some Vitamin C, and that one saved us 103. Oh my goodness. This is Girls Just Want to Have Sun. Yes, I did read them all. Okay. Plus 132. Oh my goodness. Did you expect that? I did not expect that. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Play to Save. I don't know your name. I wish I did. But this is, I loved this. I loved it very much. Thank you for helping me save $449 to go toward memories for our family, which is just the best thing, the most valuable thing you can spend your money on. 115.26. S for green. Memories. All right, let's see if we got 449. We have 1, 2, 53, 50. So I'm just going to do subtraction. Minus, I already forgot. 1, 2, 350. So minus 350. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Minus 90. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9. Yep. We have the right amount. And I just got these in all kinds of crazy order by doing it that way. Okay. Back in order. Okay. Well, that is super exciting. So we have 449. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn this into 5. The 2 2s and the 1 into 5. And there's 9. And there's 49. So this should be 200, 51, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200. So with this 200, I'm going to go ahead and grab the 200 out of the bank so that I'll put this into my January completed challenge box and not have my smaller bills in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave all this together and put it in the box. Super exciting, and that definitely deserves a cha-ching. Awesome. And I have my completed challenge box right there. Right there. Okay. All right. So I feel like I accomplished a lot, and I wanted to do a little bit more, but I'm gonna save this. And because I didn't do, whoa, I forgot that doesn't fit in there. So now this envelope is devoted to my scratcher box. It is right here. I'll take it off. And all of these scratchers are vacation. It started out with just sunset themes, so that was my primary goal is to have like a sunset theme box, but it kind of grew into vacation themed as well. So, but there's a lot of sunset, not that you can see that yet, but well, that one from the Budgeting Introvert, I thought this was just gorgeous, and it says Chasing Sunsets, and that's what I want my future to be, just chasing sunsets wherever I may find them. So we're going to start with that one when we get to this side of the binder next time. I'm going to put my paper clip right back where it was since we didn't actually do those. And so we will get to those on Sunday. Hopefully I can get into this binder on Sunday. We'll do the required 3 that are here. We'll do our daisy and we'll do the scratchers, and then we would start back at the front, which would be my lemon ivy scratchers, which is this little book that I created full of lemon ivy scratchers, which are just, it's so gorgeous. Love it. So, and that one goes to my home savings fund. This little book is going to taxes, because if you want to go on a big adventure, you have to make sure you've already paid your taxes. That's my rationale, when that really should be memories. But that one's taxes, and this is memories, which just got a big payment savings. And then we have auto, and auto. Those are all auto. So that's just a quick look at that. And that was so much fun. I loved it. I'm so glad you were here for it. And we did our daily saving on our Roll for Your Savings Goals. So we should also do our daily minis, which you usually don't see the Thursday ones, and I have to come back and tell you what happened. But I'm going to do them real quick. If you want to hang out for that, cool. So we have our $36 that we put in our bank. I think some of them are going to finish today, if I recall. There are some that are right on the edge of being done. So that $36, rewind, hold everything. Let's see how much we had left after all that we did. And then this that we have left will go back into the bank for this binder to be used for Sunday. So we have 51, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 87, 89, 90, 92, 93. So 193, Was that 193? 293. 1, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 193. So we have 193. I'm just going to go ahead and write that down. So yeah, we use a lot in there, but we still have 193. So even if nothing else makes it into this binder before Sunday, we will have some funds available to do at least our high priority things that are in here, the things that we have to do each week. We don't have to. I'm being dramatic there, I guess. But the things that we really, really strive to do each week. And so we still have some funds there for that. Okay, so now we can move forward with this. And we're starting on envelope 10. We have our cards here that equal $36. And we're going to drop a D2 in here and see. All right, 2 cards go into that one. 2 here, 2 here. Okay. Dice is being generous. Fine by me. Go right ahead. Be generous. Oh, 6. Nope, you just get the 1. Oh, okay. I hope your Thursday's going well. It always feels a little bit nice because when it's Thursday, then the next day is Friday and you're at the weekend. So 1 and 2, and it wanted to, so we're going to start with envelope 3 next time. Yeah, and I got it kind of nice. My work schedule is on Fridays. I'm only scheduled to work 4 hours, so we're done by 11:30 in the morning, which is really nice. So my weekend starts early every week. We work 9-hour days Monday through Thursday, and then we get off early on Friday. And I don't think I could work anywhere else now because I am spoiled with that schedule. And I would hate working Friday afternoons now. But I've been at this job for almost 20 years, 19, 18 years. So I'll probably stick around a bit longer. Hopefully. If they will allow me to, I will stay. Okay, let's take this red one. Alright, so we have this challenge from Becca Budget 777, and I went all this time without my glasses, and now suddenly I think I'm going to need them. Okay, because I want to color in these little things. We got $4. Each mug is $2. So I'm using a heart and a handle to represent each of those $2. So that's $1 going there. We keep getting an even number and we're in an odd cadence here. $2 going here, and then $1 going here for this little heart. There we go. $4 added to this challenge. Just looks real nice. Put that on my vacation list now that I'm all raring to go on vacation. Okay, this one got 2 of our 4 3s. So envelope 2 got $6, $7, $8. And 4 cards. Okay. What's in here? Alright, this is the challenge from Dice Budgets and Saves. And each square is $2. We have 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. But we need one more there. I almost missed it like I did yesterday. Oh, speaking of which, I'll address that in a little bit. We did already put the full amount in the other challenge that I finished when it still had $1 up above that I didn't mark off yesterday. But when I get to the challenge that replaced it, where I had the $1 and I just put it in the new challenge instead. So I'll just take $1 off what we put in that one when we get there. But this one needed 9 and we got 8. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The dots make it easier to count too. I can count my dots. So I just need one more $1 here. I thought we finished it, but no, we got $1 left. So that one will hang out till tomorrow. All right, And then this one is getting $3. And this one is from Kimmy at Beijing Girl Budgets and Veronica at Weekly Budgets. They collabed on this set of minis, and it says "Be the reason someone smiles today." And each square is $1. We have $3, so let's go 1, 2, 3. $3. Awesome. We got 4 to go. I just think that's so pretty. I love the colors. I love that. Okay, we've got $5 going to envelope 4. This one's from Dawn with Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. It says, "Relax, we're all crazy. It's not a competition." But if it were a competition, Dawn, if it were, who would be winning? I'm curious. So we got 5, and each one is 2, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And there we go. Now we also have 5 coming into envelope 5. My pretty little flowers grow like a wildflower from Budgeting in a Fairy Tale. Each flower is 2. Then we have 5. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one I do have to do a half of one because I don't have the two dot setup going on here. So there's half of one for 5, and we have 5 left on this one. All right. 5, 5, 5, envelope 5. Oh, envelope 6 just got $1. $1, Lacey. This is Lacey with Blue Kiwi Budgets and needed $2 and got $1. So we're setting up for people who just need $1 left to finish tomorrow. So tomorrow should be a good day of finish challenges. But we will just put our 1 dot there for the $1 and let that one hang out a little bit longer because it's pretty cool anyhow. So we'll just let you stay till tomorrow. Okay, $2 going into envelope 7. And this is where I did a dot that I should not have. This dot belongs over on the challenge that I finished yesterday, so pretend like it ain't there. And we got $2 today, and there we go, 1, 2. Just the $2 from today is on there. Problem solved. And this one is from CBA Mom Saves, and it says, "Laughs more, worry less." Amen. Good advice. $2 also going into this one from Anna with Anna Banana Budgets, and it's her Tamagotchi heading off to Grandma Dawn's house. Each square is $1. We have 2. We will add our 2 dots. Oop, that one got a little bit wild. And we have 4 more to go. And this one got 2. All right, and this one, okay, you can't see it, but there is a dot on that one. It's just the same color as the duck. Those 2 both got the dots because this one had $9 last time. So we did 2, 4, 6, 8, and then we finished crossing that off. So it just needed 2 to finish, and we got 2 on the nose. Awesome. Okay, so this is from April's Fresh Start. It was part of her coffee membership. It comes with a membership to Junior's Quack Pack, and this is the official member card for that membership. So put on our final little dot for our final $2 for that one. And let me see if I have one ready to go. This is from Purple Cow Corner, Mary Lou. It's a freebie on her coffee shop, and it's just so happy and adorable, and I love the color. And so this is what we're going to be starting in this envelope next time. I set each flower to be $1, and so we're going to set that one back here because it doesn't have any carryover to start it, but I am going to write on this one. This saves $32, so we're going to write 32, 1, 15, 26. It's from my S1 daily. It's going to go to S2, We need to roll our D2, our D2, our D2 die, and it got a 1, and 1 equals peach. So this is going to go into my peach binder in my step 2 minis, and we'll put that $32 in there. As soon as we finish this, we have one more envelope to look at here, and it's our 100 Disney Sidekicks collaboration, where 25 wonderful creators collaborated together to create 100 tinies, and they're all listed below in the description. I'm focusing on one each week, and this week is the second week of the year, so I'm doing Steph with Steph's on a budget, and these are the tinies that she created, and they are adorable. And we have $4. I set these up to equal $20 between all of them, so each remaining icon is 50 cents. So we can do 51, 52, and 51, 52. So that's $4. So we only have $2 left to finish this one, and we have Friday and Saturday. So when this finishes, I don't know. I do have the next one lined up, so I will look at those to see if I think I need to start one early, or if I'm going to just wait and like maybe skip this envelope. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But that gets us through our minis, and we need to pull from the bank $32. I probably took all my change out of here trying to find change. Oh, nope. There we go. Because I just added 36, so that gives me another $1. So 20, 32. Awesome. Everything's coming up roses. Or wildflowers, I should say. Everything is coming up wildflowers, which is awesome. So we got $32 for this one. I will get that into the peach binder. And I really appreciate you joining me for this impromptu Thursday video, finishing up my Sunday long-term savings, because I had too much to do in one day. Hopefully that won't happen again. I'm worried that it might, but we'll try to figure it out. But again, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great Thursday. I hope I see you tomorrow for my game day, which I'm also very excited to do. And until then, have a great day. Bye.